ago after a long consideration about purchasing the product because I was skeptical like you. And so I started taking it, and almost immediately I could feel that there was something taking place in my knee. I had a very bad knee that I've had 3 orthopedic surgeons that want to take my knee out, and I've refused to do it. And I've tried all kinds of different products, none of which ever seemed to work. And I wanted to heal this problem, and Stem Enhance has just done that. It's just been totally amazing. After 7 weeks, I'm able, the first time in over 4 years, I went into Costco today and was able to walk the entire store without having to drive a golf cart around the seat stuff. And it's the same with Publix and Winn-Dixie or wherever I went to shop. I always had to have a disabled cart to get around the store because I couldn't walk it. My knee was just in that much pain. But now, after Stem Enhance, I tell you what, this product right here, folks, is one of the most amazing products that I've ever seen anywhere, and it works. So if you're skeptical about buying this, don't be, because this is the real deal.
Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the coup. 2 big court victories for President Trump yesterday. A New York State appeals court judge has halted the trial of a fraud lawsuit brought against Donald Trump by the New York Attorney General Letitia James, which was scheduled to start on October 2nd. New York State Justice David Friedman, with the First Department of the New York Supreme Court Appellate Division, granted Trump's attorneys an interim stay and referred the matter to a 5-judge panel, which will rule in about 2 weeks. Judge Friedman also ruled that the full appeals court must consider, on an expedited basis, Trump's lawsuit against trial judge Arthur Engoron, who had refused to grant a 3-week delay in the trial, slated to start on October 2nd, calling Trump's lawsuit completely without merit. The fraud lawsuit brought against Trump by Democrat New York Attorney General Letitia James alleges that President Trump defrauded banks, insurers, and others by inflating the value of his skyscrapers, golf courses, and other assets, which Trump valued at $3.6 billion. Trump has responded that the assessments were done by qualified professionals and no one lost any money as a result of the valuations. Attorney General James, however, is seeking a whopping $250 million in penalties, perhaps with a 10% carve-out for the big guy, and ridiculously banning the president from ever doing business again in New York. Ms. James made numerous election promises that if elected she would go after Trump. On a similar front, a Georgia judge has ruled that President Trump's Georgia election case, where he and others are being charged with Georgia's Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations, or RICO Act violations, will not start in October. No trial date has been set for that case, where 19 defendants, along with the president, were criminally charged in August as co-conspirators. Trump was charged with helping to create sets of alternate electoral college electors in case election integrity challenges prevailed in court cases across the nation. Such backstopping is seen as standard practice following a modern presidential election. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, the daughter of a Black Panther leader, has pushed to try all 19 defendants at once. However, Judge Scott McAfee has responded that there are no court facilities big enough to hold all the attorneys with 19 charged defendants. Also, breaking up into 19 separate trials lessens the burden on the eventual jury. The burden for jurors for each individual trial is lessened through shorter separate trials. Court observers also noted that successfully bribing such a large pool of jurors becomes very difficult with so many to deal with. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.